Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Divine Masculine Guidance. Welcome if you're new. My name is Sarah Walsh, and I am a spiritual awakening coach and a Holy Fire Reiki Master. So today I'm going to do a card reading for Libra season, which started maybe September 22nd or September 23rd and then goes till October 22nd, about there, somewhere about there. I didn't look up the exact dates, but it's usually right around that time period. So this will be for like the next month. Today is September 24th, I believe. So yeah, we'll just get right into it. And I'm just going to do like I did last time. I'm going to shuffle on camera. So see what messages need to be heard. These are the Spirit Animal Oracle cards that I usually use. I think I'm going to pull 3 of these today. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for watching my video. Feel free to leave a comment if there's... Oh, that one almost came. If there's anything you want to say about the reading or about my channel or about me. I read all the comments. Try to respond to them all. Nobody did tell me last time, nobody said if they liked me shuffling on camera or shuffling before I start recording, so I'm just going to do it this way. Those are 2. One more, please. All right. So we just had the, what do they, I think they call it the autumnal equinox, maybe? The fall equinox on September 22nd, a couple days ago. So it's officially fall in the northern hemisphere. I suppose it's officially spring in the southern hemisphere. Oh man, I wish it was spring. I like fall. Oh, that's too many. Where is it? Oh, all right, I'm gonna take them. I got 4 of them, I guess. I like fall, but I don't like what comes after fall. I don't like winter. All right. Oh, we got this one before. So we have Moth Spirit, Surrender Now, number 39. And number 48, Porcupine Spirit, Time for Beginner Mind. And number 6, Beaver Spirit, Lay a Solid Foundation. And number 11, Butterfly Spirit, Transformation is Beautiful. I think this one's my favorite one in this deck. Because I'm a life path number 11, and I love butterflies. I have a butterfly tattoo. All right, let's see what other cards we get here. All right, I'm going to do the Wisdom of the Oracle cards. I used these for the first time last time, my last reading, and I liked it, so okay. Give these another go. These cards are a little more difficult to shuffle. They kind of stick together. That one wanted to come out. So I guess while I'm shuffling, I can tell you what I was going to tell you at the beginning of the reading, but, well, I can't show you the card now because my hands are full, but I have a card deck that has the different signs and the planets and things, different astrological things, and so I pulled the card out for Libra, and it says, this energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. So I was just going to show you guys that card and read that just so you can get an idea. Libra is one of the cardinal signs. Cardinal signs are the leaders. They're kind of like the leaders. They're the take action kind of signs. Coming up with big ideas. So, and Libra it's all about, its symbol is the scales. I believe it's the only sign that doesn't have a living creature as its symbol. I don't know if I should pull 4 of these then, because I did 4 of those. No, I don't want to get too many messages, so I got this one this morning. Okay. So it's the scales. Libra is the scales, so it's all about balance, finding balance and fairness and equality. My older son has his moon is in Libra, and so he's always been very concerned about things being fair, and everything has to be fair, which cracks me up because life isn't fair, you know. But really it is. Which actually he's the one who said that. One day he said to me, he said, "Well, Mom, if life isn't fair for anybody, doesn't that make it fair then?" I said, "Yeah, pretty much." This is the Light Seers Tarot, which I've used before. Yeah, so Libra, balance, fairness, equality, beauty, harmony. They don't like conflict. Sometimes Libra can be indecisive, has trouble making decisions because it sees all like the pros and cons of everything, and it can't really decide which one to pick then. Okay, I don't know where I'm going to put all these cards. I picked too many cards. I picked too many card decks to use, I think, this time, but this is what I was guided to use, so hey, whatever. I just missed this one card. Oh, I didn't show you those other cards, sorry. I'm not doing a very good job today. I apologize. I'm a little like, ooh. Okay, I need to focus. Oh, I got 4 of these now. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Bottom of the deck. It's the Justice card. That's one of the Libra cards. It's got the scales and Justice. Nice. I think I'm going to pull that out actually and put that with the Libra. Just because. Okay, I'm going to show you the other ones that I got. This is for the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Number 45, Time to Go. It's got a woman. She looks like she's on a dock. Well, she has wings. But they're like not physical wings. And this dock leads to a door. Interesting. I don't think I've ever gotten that card before. And then number 47, Go the Distance. With the cheetah or whatever that is. And number 1, Yang. The Yang card. I believe Yang is the feminine energy. I am going to look that up real quick. Oh, it's sorry. Yang is the masculine energy. The masculine principle of movement and creative activity. The power to make things happen. Taking action. All right. That kind of goes with the other cards here that I got. And then for these, the Light Seers Tarot, I got the Page of Cups. Which is this guy. And I don't know what's going on in this picture, but but it's got a pig flying up here. So that's interesting. Also, this is like two hands making a heart with. This is a very interesting card. All right, and then I got the Seven of Wands. This woman here, and she's like meditating, and then she's got these wands, and there's one wand here that's higher than the rest of them. And then I got one of my favorites, the Ten of Cups, with the rainbow. Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment. And then we got the Eight of Cups. The woman, she's walking away from this one cup that has a fire in it. The traditional tarot has a man walking away from 8 cups. So this is just a little different take on that. She's walking towards the sun. All right. And then I wanted to get some traditional Rider-Waite cards also. Whoa, I almost lost the whole deck on my lap. That would have been bad. Okay. All right. These cards are really jumping. Okay, calm down, cards. I don't know how many of these to take. 3 or 4. Maybe 3. We'll see what we get. I'm going to aim for 3. Maybe 4. Oh, there's 3. Okay. Oh, look. See what Spirit does? There's the 8 of Cups with the man walking away from the 8 Cups. Like I was just talking about. Okay. The 8 of Cups twice. So we got, with the regular Rider-Waite tarot, I got the Queen of Swords. This is a Libra card also. The Queen of Swords. And we got the 6 of Pentacles, which shows, this is really funny. A man here, and it's like 2 people who are begging, and he's giving money to one of the people. And he's got the scales, which is the Libra symbol, like I was talking about. I hope my lighting is better. I tried to move the light off to the side a little more so that it wasn't giving such a direct glare. I think it's better. Let me know in the comments if the lighting is better than the last time, if you watched my last one. And then the Page of Wands. And I said in, I think the last reading, I even said the wands are about passion, and they're fire. Wands are fire, pentacles are earth, swords are air, and cups are emotion. So with these light seers, when we got 3 cups and 1 wands, and then with the other ones we got 1 wands, 1 pentacles, and 1 swords. Okay, so we have all the cards here. I think I showed them all to you. I have to move some of these out of the way so I can see the words. This is just a mess. I don't like this. It's not very organized. I like it when they're all lined up in nice rows, but whatever. We're going with the flow today, I guess. All right. So I'm definitely getting the message with the with these three cards here, this one says time to go, and this one says go the distance, and this one's the Eight of Cups, where she's walking away. So from these cards, I get the message with the double go, 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 walk away. I feel like this is the message every single time. I'm starting to feel like a broken record because I feel like, but this is what the cards are telling me. Maybe somebody's like taking a long time to do this. It's taking like 2 months worth of readings to get the job done. I don't know, but once again, I'm getting the message that maybe it's time to leave something behind, some kind of situation, you know, like a karmic situation or a soul contract that's done now, and it's time to do what you have to do to leave it behind. Like with this card, I'm feeling like so I'm getting the strong feeling it's a relationship, for somebody anyway. It doesn't have to be, it could be a job or just, I said that before, it could be just a bad habit or negative thinking patterns or whatever. But here I'm getting that it's a relationship because maybe you've heard sometimes when people break up with someone, they will like take the stuff that reminds them of that person and burn it. Like have a little fire and burn the stuff. Or sometimes you can write a letter to the person and then burn it. And that's kind of like a little ritual for releasing the energy. I've never personally done that before. Mostly just because I don't like to play with fire. I'd probably burn my house down or something. Anyway. But it's a good, people do it. It's a good idea. Just to do something that symbolizes like something in the physical world that symbolizes that you're letting go and getting rid of the things that are keeping you attached or keeping your energetic cords attached to that other person. The fall equinox too is that's the day where there's equal amount of daylight and darkness, which is balance, which makes sense that Libra is. Libra season starts right around that time. So, I mean, I don't know how helpful it is that Spirit is just giving me a bunch of cards that make me think of Libra. For the Libra reading. I mean, yeah, it's the Libra reading, so that's great, but it's like, okay, well, how does this, what messages am I supposed to get from this? Maybe I'm just supposed to emphasize again, like what Libra energy is, finding balance and harmony, especially with these scales and this one with the scales. I guess those are only two scales, but then the Queen of Swords, which is the Libra. Put her up here too, which is the Libra card, or a Libra card, because the Justice is also a Libra card. Justice is one of the major arcana. So with the scales, this card is interesting. I say that about every card. This card's interesting. But it's like she's looking at a reflection of herself, or a part of herself, but it doesn't look like her, really. When you look at it closely, it looks like a different person. So it's time to face someone. Might be just your shadow side. Maybe you need to face your shadow side. Or take a long, hard look in the mirror. This is kind of looking like a mirror, a reflection to me. But it's a different. Maybe this is about twin flames. Okay. This is about twin flames. Okay, so if anyone out there is a twin flame, this one's for you. So we got the Justice, which is the 11 card, and the Transformation card is also the 11 card. So we have 1111. And if you're familiar with twin flames, you'll know that's a significant number for twin flames. A lot of times when people meet their twin, they will start seeing 1111 everywhere, like on the clock or an address on a house or whatever. And that's for me, that was one of the first signs I got synchronicity from the universe that I started. It was probably the first thing that made me go, what is going on here? Because every day, I remember I was a nanny at the time, and like every day I would look at the clock at exactly 11:11 there, and I was like, after it happened, pretty much every day for a couple of weeks, I was like, okay, what is happening? What is going on? I'm like, this isn't normal. This isn't, can't be a coincidence. And so I knew something was up. That's when I knew something was up. I didn't know what the something was that was up, but it took me quite a long time to figure that out. But anyway, if you see 11:11 a lot, maybe pay attention. That's not a coincidence. Okay, so with these 3 cards, the Porcupine Spirit, time for beginner mind, and then this guy here, and then this card with the kids playing. It's like, okay, normally I see this card as this is a family. There's a couple, and then their kids. But today I'm seeing it as like these kids are these 2, like maybe their inner children, I guess I should say. Like maybe it's time to find somebody that your inner children get along with each other really well and they can play together. Someone you can play with and have fun with and joke around with. I just saw 22 on the timer. Man, these card readings get long. Yeah, somebody that you can have fun with and you can play with. That's kind of been a theme coming up for me in my personal life lately. It's just like trying to find the joy. Trying to connect to my inner child to find that joy and the play and have fun. So yeah, that's kind of the message there. Because this card, the Page of Cups in the traditional tarot has a guy holding a cup, and the cup has a fish in it. And I've always really loved that because it's very whimsical and, doesn't make, it's like nonsense. It doesn't make any sense, like why there would be this fish in this cup. But this card is different, obviously. But that always makes me think of like playfulness and like being silly and goofy and goofing around and joking around. And so that's what the Page of Cups usually makes me think of. It can also be a message, like I think it can be like an apology or a little love message or something. But this is really making me think twin flames. Okay. All right, this is a twin flame reading. So you see how, they have it has the 2 hands coming together, and then in the middle, it's probably hard to see, but it's like it's supposed to be like energy or an atom or something. I don't know. I'm not good with science stuff, but so that's reminding me of like when the twin flames come together, they create like a third energy or a bigger energy than the sum of the 2 parts separately. So that's what it's making me think of. This guy's like, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's supposed to be going on here in this card, but so he's like watching this. I feel like this is him. Like this is him, and he's watching himself rise up. So maybe somebody is ascending and they're observing that process and finding it interesting. Like he looks like kind of bemused or something. Like he's like, huh, this is interesting. This is different. Yeah, like something, you know, with the pig flying, you know, the saying like only when pigs fly, which means like something you never think would happen. So maybe somebody is realizing that they're having a spiritual awakening or ascending, and they're like, wow, I didn't think this would happen. And maybe it was triggered by a twin flame or something. And then the porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind. Beginner mind makes you think of like a child. So like starting over in a playful way. Starting over in a playful way is kind of the message I'm getting. So starting a new chapter of your life with more fun in a playful way, or starting a new relationship with somebody, like maybe having just like a little, like just sending the Page of Cups could be, you know, like sending like just a small, like flirty text message or something, just a little like lighthearted, yeah, something like that. Like make it fun and light. Okay. Yeah, because it's time to get going on something. Someone's been stalling something. Someone's been stalling with something, putting something off. Maybe feeling like Libra energy, maybe feeling indecisive, unsure, like, oh, well, if I do this, then this might happen, and if I don't do this, then this might happen. And just sitting there overthinking it. Libra is an air sign. The air signs are more mental, have more mental, you know, it's more like logical mind, mental activity. So yeah, maybe someone's just been like overthinking something and like going over and over with it in their mind, and they just can't take they haven't been able to take any action because they're just like, so they just overthink it so much that they just end up being confused. Yeah, and so that it's time to make your decision. It's time to make the decision now and to take some action on it, because that Yang card was the masculine. Yeah, this is definitely twin flame. This is for the divine masculines. I'm pretty sure this reading is, but I mean, hopefully everyone can get some kind of, you know, good message from it. But this is, I've never had a reading that is so clearly a twin flame reading. So the Yang, the masculine energy, number one, like starting some kind of something, some new beginning, and it's time to actually put it into action. Put the plan into action. Stop thinking about the plan. Stop making the plans and do it already. That's what I'm getting. Which actually, what I know of the divine masculines, that's probably appropriate. Yeah. Yep. Because this is like the 7 wands here, and they're all kind of even, except for this one now is standing out. This one is rising above the others. So it's like you had 7 different things you could do. 7 different ways you could go about something. Doesn't have to literally be 7, but you know, like just you have like a lot of options or choices or a lot of things to think about, a lot of moving parts of whatever. And now one is finally risen above the rest and is standing out as, yes, that's the path I need to go down. That's the choice I need to make. That's what I need to do now. And so you can just kind of just leave some of those behind, or just put them on the back burner while you focus on one thing now. Maybe your energy was too scattered between too many things. You're trying to do too many things at once or something, and now it's like just quit trying to multitask and just do the most important thing in each moment. That's how I kind of live my life now. Just kind of like go with the flow and see what I feel like doing in each moment and what has to get done. Like, so each day I'm like, what do I have to do today? And then I'll try to make sure I get that done. But it's always just like what's most important in that moment. But maybe it'd be a good idea to meditate. If you haven't been meditating as much as you normally do, or if you don't meditate at all, maybe it's time to start learning how to meditate. I was going to do a video on meditation, but no, I'm not doing those videos for now anyway. But there's lots of different ways to meditate. I guess we'll just talk about it now a little bit. There's lots of different ways to meditate. It doesn't have to just be sitting like this, you know, cross-legged with your hands together. I don't really know anyone who meditates like that, really, anyway. But different types of exercise can be meditation. Like, I know when I work out on an elliptical machine, it's a type of meditation for me, because I do practice like deep breathing and breathing with the movement, and yeah, so that's a type of meditation. Walking can be a type of meditation. Chanting, you could chant along with a recording or something. Then there's guided meditations, where you can listen to somebody who's like leading you, you know, on a visualization with your imagination, or you can just sit in silence. Yeah, there's lots of different ways to meditate. So I'm getting that message there that somebody maybe needs to focus on that a little bit. So the moth spirit, surrender now. I feel like somebody has been resisting, not only being indecisive, but maybe even actively resisting doing the thing that they know they're supposed to do. And this is giving me the message that it's time to accept what you know is true in your heart. It's time to just accept it and stop trying to deny it and fight it and distract yourself from it, and just surrender to it. Surrender to it and go with it. And realize that that is your path. Because then we have the beaver spirit lay a solid foundation. So it's time to start building a foundation for something, for that new chapter. Whether, like I said, whether that's like a new job or a new relationship with someone or whatever. Yeah, the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. Except, you know, pages can be like messages, some kind of message or something. To me anyway. So you have the Page of Wands, which would be passion, and the Page of Cups, which is emotion. And also, that always makes me think of playfulness. So maybe the action that you need to take is as simple as a little, like I think I said already, like sending someone a little like playful text message or something. Just being lighthearted and fun and like joyful. Because I think we all could use a little more joy in our lives, especially these days. I know I could use some more joy. I'm working on it. I'm working on that. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely time for somebody to make a decision. It's like, see here, this guy, I'm getting the message like he was standing there for a while, weighing out his options there, the scale. Looking at these two people like, which one should I give money to? I don't know who to give money to. I don't know. Like, I feel like he was just standing there like trying to decide for a while. Especially this being a Libra. No, this isn't a Libra card. Well, with the scales, it makes me think of, maybe it's a Libra card, I don't know. And that he's finally decided this one. I'm going to give my money to this one. I mean, I don't always get that message. Sometimes I feel like he's going to give money to this one and then going to give money to this one. afterwards, but right now I'm getting the very strong message. He's made the decision of which way he needs to go. Like, he had two choices, and he stood there like hemming and hawing for a long time. And now he's like, okay, this one. I'm going to give money to this one. I'm going to take action now, and now I'm going to give. I'm going to give to this one. Yeah, there's a lot of this. Definitely a lot of that message. And the go the distance card is making me think that you've made the right decision. When you finally make a decision, it's going to be the right decision. It's going to be the decision that will take you far. It'll take you where you want to go and where you want to be. Yeah, let me just see if I get any more messages. No, it's just, I really feel like it's just time for us to have fun now. And I'm including, like, as a collective, all of us, not just certain people, but everybody. It's time to lighten up a little bit. It's time to stop being so serious. You know, it's been a rough year. Everyone knows that. Rougher for some than others. More rough for some than others. I didn't say that right. I wish I knew how to edit. I could edit these mistakes out, but I don't know how to edit, so what you see is what you get. Mistakes and all. And that's fine, right? I'm human, so we're all human. Maybe that's the message you need to hear, I guess. We're all human. We all make mistakes. And we should have, just have more like compassion for each other and give each other more grace and realize, cut each other a little more slack. Maybe if somebody comes to you with an apology, I would say accept the apology and give them your forgiveness. Because we're all human. Actually, I got an interesting download of a tool recently. I did something that I shouldn't have done. Something that I kind of wish I could go back and do differently, but you can't, So I made a mistake and I was judging somebody. And I was feeling really bad about it. And then Spirit showed me that maybe you've heard the phrase, like, when you point your finger at someone, 3 fingers are pointing back at you. So it's basically like we all make mistakes. We all do things that are not the best choices for whatever reason. And so I was shown that whenever I find myself judging someone now, I should stop and first of all recognize that I'm judging. And then I was shown that I need to then look back at my own life and think of a time when I don't like the word sin, but committed the same sin, basically. Like when I did that same thing to somebody else. Energetically, it doesn't have to be the same exact thing, but, energetically doing something similar. So I think back to a time in my life when I did that same thing, and then I apologized for it, just like to the universe, and then I forgive myself, and then I forgive the other person also. And it's a type of zero pointing it, or like alchemizing it, transmuting it, the energy, which I can't quite put into words the right way, but maybe you understand what I'm saying. I don't know. But anyway, maybe that would be helpful for some of you out there if you're watching to do. That if you find yourself accusing somebody else of doing something to you or to somebody else, or just something you don't like, and you find yourself judging them, just stop and think about when you did that same kind of thing sometime in your life, and just offer forgiveness. So yeah, those are the messages I got. I hope that there was at least one message in there that was for you, if not more. If you would like to work with me, you can send me an email. I'll put that in the description box down below. And thank you for watching. Please feel free to comment, like, share. If you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate it if you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. And I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.